Pine, I don't like big hunky guys with armor, so I guess tanking really just isn't for me.
You can play a woman in scantily clad armor as a tank. You can do that very easily. Yo, what's up, honkers? Do you know what tanking in an MMO is? If not, you're gonna learn a little bit about it today, because we're gonna be looking at Pine's video on how it feels to play tank. From my personal experience playing tanks in games, it's always either boring or extremely frustrating because of the people in your group. So I can't wait to see what Pine, who has mainly played casters, feels about it. Anyway, this video secret word is closet. If you comment the secret word down below, I will give it a heart. All right, let's get right into the video.
Lately, I've been having a bit of an identity crisis.
Oh,
See,
why?
I'm kind of known for playing the mage character in every game I play.
It's true, you are.
There's been a bit of a temptress whispering in my ear.
Why?
A pull that I can no longer ignore. I'm a slut for tanking. I love it. It's like every game from Final Fantasy to insert hero shooter here to even Souls games. I keep avoiding this so I can do this. There's just something about getting punched in the face that really does it for me. So here,
bruh, calm down, Pint. All right. Also, I think you just don't do that stuff in Elden Ring is because it's seen as the easy way out. Even though certain builds in Elden Ring, especially the magic ones, you have different problems to deal with, right? So I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing. But yeah, no one I know really plays mage builds in those games.
here's my take. Tanking is the most important role in games and in life. Now I know
Kinda.
you're probably over there thinking something like, and that's a fair point. Tanking does have its problems. So
It
let's
does.
start from the beginning, shall we? With a little something I
Yeah,
like to
Tanxiety.
call Chapter 1, Tanxiety. Even if you don't play MMOs, you know what a
Bro, I love these little animations he's put in here. They're so good.
raid is. Get a few DPS, some healers, and some tanks, and then dedicate 12 hours a week to killing a boss made out of pixels like
Yep.
it's a part-time job. And of course, group size can vary, from 8 players in a raid to up to 40. But no matter how big the group is, there's always got to be some intrepid son of a bitch to lead it.
Yep.
And that responsibility often falls upon the tanks. See,
It's a misconception. It depends. Just because I have a raid group in WoW right now in Mythic and they are a tank doesn't mean that every raid leader is a tank. I used to raid lead and I played a mage. So in my opinion, playing ranged is probably the best role to do raid lead, just because you're in the back and you can see everything, right? And you're not as focused on mechanics as say like a tank. Like a tank, you're worrying about positioning and the boss hitting you, right? Whereas in healers, you're doing like looking at fucking health bars and shit. You're not really paying attention to every other thing around you, really.
Just
Yeah.
play the vid.
Fuck you, chat.
if a DPS doesn't understand a fight, they can typically be carried through it. But if a tank dies, shit starts falling apart pretty quick. This results in a teensy bit of crushing pressure to not only understand what's optimal for you, but to also understand what is optimal for each of your teammates.
Hey! You moved the boss 2 seconds late. What
Oh,
the
no.
fuck is wrong with
No.
you?
I'm sorry. I didn't know. I'm kind of new.
Oh my god, no.
That's okay. I didn't
so
realize we had a
sorry. I
retard.
didn't know we had a fucking moron here. All right, everyone, let's kick him.
The fear of this often gives new players a sort of tank anxiety.
They really be like that.
You might think that avoiding a class solely due to social fears might be a bit embarrassing, but worry not. Even someone as cool as me has fallen victim to it.
'Twas a long time ago, in an old relic of a game, known simply as
World of Warcraft.
World
Oh no!
In my younger years, I'd forgone many groups and raids who had no need for an extra DPS.
Yeah.
However, one faithful night, our raid group needed a tank. Normally, I'd think, nay, I couldn't possibly live up to the wisdom and knowledge of our current main tank. Bear Grylls. But
Bear Grylls.
I showed up and I tanked it anyway. And it wasn't because I was suddenly really confident about tanking.
It was because it was really easy at the time. Was it?
The reason I showed up is because I knew deep down in my little heart that even if I couldn't tank the fight,
Oh,
I
right.
could tank the embarrassment of being bad at the fight. And once
Okay.
I learned that, I realized I now knew the truth of tanking as a whole.
Ah!
Tanking's
Right.
like actually really fucking easy.
Yeah,
That's right, folks.
It's pretty
the
fucking
scary
easy,
tank
honestly.
class often boasts simple, relaxing rotations
Yeah.
and clean, petite movesets, meaning you don't have to concern yourself with fighting to play DPS or doing whatever the fuck this is. Because, like, let's be real for like 1 second here, you're not doing all that.
Yeah,
Truth is,
nah.
DPS players need to be really good to get any kind of respect. And like, I get it. The
little bit.
fantasy's nice.
I'm gonna do the most damage and get the most kills,
yeah.
and everyone will be so bricked up by my gameplay that I'll get my very own Discord kitten.
But
Yippee!
the truth
Yeah, no, that ain't gonna happen. Ever. You're more likely to get a Discord kitten by being a healer and or a tank in the game, because you will 100% be needed by said woman, who is most likely a man. Make sure you get them in voice call. Unless you like men. And then, you know.
is DPS are usually the least impactful
I've got a Discord
role,
kitten,
but
and I
healers and
don't play
tanks-
this shit.
Ooh, those guys are important. And yeah, a good healer might get taken for granted. But a good tank?
Good
People
tank.
respect a good tank. Because being a good tank means being a good leader.
True. Kind of.
Hey guys,
Not really.
what do you call it when a YouTuber needs to pay their rent? Ad time.
Ad time?
Guys,
No, god damn it!
Chapter 2. The coolest guy in the room. As I
Okay.
briefly mentioned, especially in MMOs, tanks are often the least played class on any given team. Even in hero shooters, they are statistically the least played role. This can give tanks a lot of main character energy, or as the
I don't know. I think healers are probably the least played role. Mostly because if anyone dies, it's your fucking fault. Like, it just always is. Oh, they were standing in something? No, your fault, dude. You could have healed them. That's how it works.
haters might call it a good come.
Good
I
come?
can't read.
I don't know.
Because of this, you get to be extremely picky.
Good evening, madam. A party for you.
Ew, no.
Nah.
Bring me a team with more,
Range.
girls. And since
okay.
finding a tank can be really hard, you'll discover that convincing people to join your groups can be quite easy.
Hey, would
Hey.
you like to join my party? Out of the question. I will never join one of your parties again.
You have a plushie?
There will be a lot of fighting, though. Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's true. There will be a lot of fighting.
Exactly.
Count me in then. Good.
Hmm.
Good. Very good.
Pint plushie, available right now. You can kill her. You can fucking kill her. You can fucking pet her lovingly. Put it on a shelf. Put it in a jar. I don't.
Why
fucking
would you-
care.
don't put it in
can
a
come on
jar.
me.
Please fucking buy it. Please.
So, the way I see it, there's really two kinds of tanks. The slightly more self-serving tanks who have their music so loud they can't hear their team's comms, but damn if they ain't having a good time. Let's fucking go! And the other kind of tanks who are more of a fatherly guardian, cruising down the road in a Ford F-150.
Why
you get
Ford?
to pick the songs on the radio, and even though you're just taking directions from your beautiful lesbian wife, everyone thinks you're the boss. But oh no, a mechanic that could potentially wipe the raid is in the middle of the road. You swerve out of the way, having used your agency to avoid catastrophe.
Nice.
And you
Good
look
job,
over your
dude.
shoulder to see your darling children playing with their toys in the backseat, blissfully unaware of the horrors you narrowly avoided. And this level of agency or playmaking,
Why is he in
I think is
Karazhan?
why tanks have the most aura, leaping into the enemy team's backline to create space and ultimately win the team fight, being the last player alive in a raid group, managing to kill the boss
Yeah.
while everyone lays dead on the floor. Sure,
And
it
you
is
do it
cool
for
to
20
say
minutes.
to cast a big explosion spell.
does, yeah.
But you know what's
Pretty cool.
cooler? Being the guy who walks out of the rubble unscathed, who's now approaching you rapidly.
But Pint, I don't like big hunky guys with armor, so I guess tanking really just isn't for me.
You can play a woman in scantily clad armor as a tank. You can do that very easily.
And hey, look, I get your concerns. Not everyone can ooze quite as much alpha energy as I do.
But tanking is not confined to such arbitrary forms of expression. The limits of what a tank can be are dictated only by the creator's vision. So if you're, say, making a character in D&D, or you're a game developer yourself,
Ah.
heed my
Are the
call.
tits speak?
A
Yeah,
simple
obviously.
wizard
My favorite class archetype. Nothing tanky about this.
Nope, it isn't.
Wrong! This mage uses magic to block attacks.
Oh.
How tanky. An unassuming man with a gun. Holy fuck, it's a gun shield! Or you get someone really buff and you make them naked. Okay, wow. Give me a sec here.
Hold on a
That's
minute.
a barbarian. The body's
yeah.
the shield. Epic Chungus. Wow.
Wow.
Imagine a small child alone in a forest. She's small.
Oh, it's a bear.
Bitch, she has a fucking bear? Or
That's a
some guy
tank.
in armor that doesn't talk? Or some big fucking monster that protects her? Even
That's
though
the
they're
tank.
two characters, they count as one because they're inextricably linked? Can I get a fucking poggers in the chat, please?
Can I get a
God,
poggers?
tanking's
Come on,
the
chat.
best. Could you name a single circumstance where we don't come out on top?
Quite a few.
The evil, fucked up darkness dimension where they torture you for all time and you get tortured and they kill you forever. When I first started tanking, I often wondered, if tanks are so freaking cool, if they're so important, why is it that nobody plays them? It was only after I'd been tanking for
boring.
a few months that I finally came to understand the true weight of my burden.
Why are you thinking Galleon? What?
Takes upon your mind. Even if you're good at it, the constant pressure to perform at your best is suffocating. Knowing the layout and the meta path through every single dungeon, being the shot caller and raids, the ever-present fact that if you die, it usually results in a wipe, which is pretty noticeable to the party.
Yeah,
They can
kinda
typically tell when a wipe
noticeable.
has occurred usually.
just
So
a little
why would
bit.
I subject myself to that? Because we all know I could just switch to DPS like the common man. Life could be easy. I could find myself a Discord kitten to duo queue with.
Hey, baby girl. You like my damage stat?
Bruh, come on, dude.
And
That-
yet
that
you
doesn't
say
happen.
no. I choose pressure. I choose leadership. Why? It's because what I want goes far beyond computer screens or video games.
What do you want?
I am in pursuit of the highest level of tanking.
What?
That's right! You're gonna learn the art of tanking your emotions! Congratulations!
Oh,
Imagine with me
I don't
for
wanna.
a moment. You and a dungeon full of random fuckers. Hey guys, I know we just pulled the boss, but I have to go AFK for a little bit.
Man, fuck that guy. Fuck that guy.
Oh, yeah, no worries, dude. Do what you gotta do, man.
You're going too slow! I'm going to pull ahead!
Oh, we got a feisty one here.
Cool,
Looks like I
alright.
gotta keep up. Holy fucking shit. You're so fucking bad at this game.
Damn.
Fucking kill yourself. God, fucking... Man, I love playing video games with my friends. Tanking forces you to put your pink bare tushy on the front lines for all to see. And unlike any other role
why
in
his ass
gaming,
out?
when you learn to surmount the Tanxiety, abandon your ego, survive the torture
Bruh, is this
dimension that
Undertale?
keeps
What the
killing
fuck
you
is
forever
happening?
for 100,000 years, it'll start rubbing off on your soul without you even realizing it. And then, all of a sudden, your virtual abilities to endure hardship stop being so virtual. Oh, hey, boss man. You want me to file my taxes and take half my income?
Yeah.
Sounds pretty stressful, but I know I can handle it.
Yeah,
Because I tanked an Overwatch game last night, and a guy told me to kill myself. It's taken me what
Therefore,
felt like
I'm
10,000
okay.
hours of tanking.
And mentally
to learn.
stable.
It's not about glory.
Yep.
It's not about winning every time. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward.
It really do be
Because
like that.
is how winning is done. And yet, there is many a day where my belief runs fickle, where
It
my
does.
mind is stricken with doubt and melancholy. And no matter how much I try to muster the strength, I am simply afraid.
Why?
For our lives are filled with moments of quiet terror that constantly demand our endurance. From the long months I spend on a project, to the nights I spend scrolling
I can't
through
imagine how long
slop,
this took.
when machines ravage the very concept of art, to the generation that yearns only for a place to call home, whilst on the brink of destitution. Or, God forbid, I have the pleasure of having a bit of an identity crisis in front of
Yeah.
thousands of people. And
Slightly.
I have to come out to them all simultaneously about who I am.
Oh boy.
And in my darkest hours, I catch myself thinking, I can't do this. But you know what happens?
What?
Every single time, I do it. I tank it. For all of
Am
the
I
good
gay?
that is still yet to come.
You might be. You might be, chat.
Hello. I hope you enjoyed the video.
It
Not
was
gonna lie to you
good.
guys, this year's been a little rough, and it's been getting kind of hard to keep doing YouTube full time. If you like what I make, please consider signing up for my Patreon or maybe picking up a plushie.
Go
Every
fucking
bit goes a
support
long way.
Pine.
So if Patreon could just cover
Go
my
do
rent,
the
it
thing.
would seriously take a big weight off my shoulders. But that's enough of me
Amazing
yapping.
content.
Thanks for watching till the end, and in case you missed it, yeah, no, guys, I'm trans now. It's she, her. I'm sorry. You know,
Wait,
I'm still
oh
working on the
shit.
voice, but, like,
Sorry.